Hello, everybody. Cal Banyan here. Cal Banyan's Hypnosis, etc. on calbanyan.com. Of course, some of you guys are watching me on YouTube and other places. I want to recommend you go to calbanyan.com because that's where the entire set of videos is. And they're all free to you, all my Hypnosis, etc. podcasts with my many co-hosts over the years. And I got Erika for you this time. I'm so happy to have her. It's been a while since we've done one together, and I'm excited to have her back. She is a super duper hypnotist, hypnosis trainer, writer, businesswoman in her own right, author both of books and of journal articles. And today she came to me with this idea of, I mentioned that she's a businesswoman because she's really good at marketing her practice, marketing her school. And one of the things we want to talk about is how to shift. You don't have to rewrite your whole website and you have a radio campaign or anything like that. Some very meaningful shifts you can make to really be able to reach out and let people know that you're available right now, even during the pandemic. So, and people will be watching this video a year from now, 2 years from now, and the message is evergreen. Things happen, and how you can begin to think about making yourself relevant no matter what's going on. It could be an election cycle, or it could be some other thing that is stressing people out. All right. Everyone say hello to Erika Flint.
Hello, Cal, and everyone in the audience. It's wonderful to be here. And I am excited about this topic because we really do want to help our clients know that we are still in business and that we understand the nature of everything that's happening. So yes, there are some things that you can do, some changes that you can make to your marketing and to your website that are going to be easy, that show compassion for what's going on right now. But before we dive in, let me tell everyone about Cal Banyan. Cal Banyan is the authority on hypnosis that works, the hypnosis that you're going to use in your office every single day with your clients every single day. And so that's why I love being a five-pather. He is an author, he is a speaker, he is a trainer. He's won nearly every single award from the National Guild of Hypnotists, which is the oldest and largest hypnosis professional organization in the world. And once I learned Five Path is when my career really turned around and I was able to go full time in the profession. So I have a lot of gratitude, and it's just been great being a Five Pather. We do excellent, excellent work, even through a crisis. I've said this before, but I can't stop bragging about you, Cal. I just have to keep doing it. He has just recently created 2 standards adopted by the National Guild of Hypnotists that have been, put out to the entire organization, one on how to work with clients remotely and one how to teach certification classes remotely. So I'm just really proud of you, Cal. And it's just, great to be associated with everything you're doing.
Oh, go on. I'm just kidding. So we have this mutual admiration society going here. And as it should be, you should be happy with the people you partner with and work with. And one of the things that you should do with people that you care about in your life and have partners is you should lift each other. Lift, edify, expand, and lift them and present them to other people that you care about. Now, I want to tell you something. So this is like the 4th one in the series we're doing in our Hunkered Down series. And I'm doing this from my home office, and Erika's doing it from her home office where she might see clients. And so our lighting may look strange. The video quality might not be as good as it usually is. We're using Zoom right now to do video conferencing to do this. And you know what? What you do is just adapt and overcome. And so let's get on with it.
All right. Very good. So I wanted to share this, like, how can you shift some of your marketing and your messaging right now to be of greater service to your clients? And the reason we want to do this is because everybody's focused on COVID-19 right now. But as Cal mentioned, there could be some other crisis in the future. So how do we as a business and as a profession, and you as a professional hypnotist, how do you respond? Well, we do want to make some changes. We want to tell our customers, our clients, that we're aware of the current situation. So ignoring it and not talking about it at all just makes it seem like you have been living in a cave somewhere for quite some time. So you definitely do want to make some changes in the way you market and at least cover and talk about what's going on in the world. And so what do you think about that, Cal?
You know, absolutely. It's about being relevant to what's going on and letting people know, hey, I know what you're going through. I know exactly what to do. I can help you. It could be as simple as on the very front page of your website. Yes, I do online sessions. Yes, I'm fully trained and certified to do online sessions in a safe, effective way. And just to get that right out there, call me to learn about doing sessions online. So, because right now people are hunkered down, right? Or what's the proper way to say it? Self-quarantine. No, that's not self-quarantine. But you know, you're not supposed to be out there
Yeah, the
rubbing
sheltered
elbows.
in place.
Yes, sheltered in place. That's what I'm trying to think about.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, this is so cool because I like this. We're doing it on Zoom, and normally we're just Eric and I are just we're talking to each other over a speakerphone, and now we can see each other. And so, well, she was talking earlier. I was like making faces and stuff, which was kind of fun. So anyway, the main thing is just get it out there that you're available and that you can help. Maybe Erica's got some specific things she wants to talk about. The main thing I'm doing right now for clients is I just on the front page of my website, so simple. Yes, I do online sessions. I didn't just start. I've been doing this for years. I can help you right now. And to get that right out there, if they only see my front page, they've got that message.
Thank you, Cal. And yes, I did see you making those faces earlier, and I was trying to stay focused for our audience. And so that was pretty funny. Yeah, so one of the first things that we did at our center was exactly what you're saying, Cal, on our homepage, yes, we are open for virtual sessions. The next thing that we did was we kind of took that same concept and we created some images. And, you know, I use a tool called Canva. Not everybody wants to use something more expensive like Photoshop, and I think Canva is good enough. I think it's like $10 a month and there's a free version. So we created some images for Facebook and for Instagram that say that exact same message. Yes, we are open for virtual sessions. Give us a call today so that we can help you. And one of the things that I've noticed is that we are getting calls for different types of things. I mean, it's still kind of stress related and stopping smoking, but a lot of the people that have reached out to me really want focus. And I found that really interesting because of everything that's going on. The brain is like going crazy and it's all over the place. So people feel like they can't focus. And so then I wrote an email that just basically talked about this phenomenon, how I'm noticing everybody can't focus. And you know, so sending out an email is the second thing to my clients and saying, if this is going on with you, we are open for virtual sessions. So what do you think about that, Cal?
Obvious, you know, almost anything that you do to plug into the relevancy is something that other people are not doing. So like if you've got a bunch of hypnotists in your area, they're probably just on cruise or they've slowed down or they've actually quit for a while because they don't know how to do online sessions and stuff like that. So one of the things I want to do is I want to talk about some of the benefits. We don't want to be too focused on ourselves. Yes, we want to keep our business going, but people are not going to pick up the phone to call you to keep your business going because it's strange. I am getting the exact same issues as when it wasn't this big stressful. They're coming in for the same stuff, or actually not coming in, but teleconferencing in with me for the exact same things. Or, you know, in our last episode, we talked about how Erika is experiencing clients wanting to work on the stress that they're experiencing during this pandemic. And I'm getting very little of that. So it's very different. My people were just chugging along with the same thing. So, you know, that's just the way it is. Be ready. But when you hold your service out to people, you might make a list of the benefits of online sessions. So I've got a big long list here from my class where I certify hypnotists to do sessions online. And I'm just going to go through some of them. And you might write these down and come up with your own and say, benefits of doing hypnosis sessions online. All right. So greater confidentiality because they don't have to be seen going into the hypnotist's office. Now, I know that sounds silly to some of you ladies, but women are better at getting hypnosis services than men. Men are afraid that, someone might think I have something wrong with me or I'm weak if I go see a helping professional. So if they can just in the privacy of their home come and see you, you might see more people in your office. So what's the benefit to them? Greater confidentiality. Greater convenience. Gosh, you don't like traffic? All of a sudden, you can market yourself as the most convenient hypnotist out there and the most available one. So they save time by not having. Now, this stuff is true after the emergency's over too, and people may choose to do online sessions who are local because it saves time. Maybe feel more comfortable talking about some personal things in the privacy of your own home instead of an office. May feel more able to, just be comfortable in that environment because of, the changes that you make in session will be immediately transferred to your home environment. It's not you get all psyched up in the hypnotist's office and then go home and not be able to transfer it, but you experience that transformation in your office. Let's see, I'm just kind of zooming down here a little bit. If you're shy, gosh, this is a good, do sessions online. If you're introverted, there we go. Let's see here, got a bunch of them. It might be easier for you to schedule sessions by being online. You might be able to, you know what? You may be in an area where hypnosis is not even available, and now you can start seeing hypnotists. Maybe your dream has always been, someday I'm going to get sessions with Erika Flint. Well, guess what? She's very experienced at doing online sessions, and you can get sessions with Erika Flint even if you live in New York. One of the interesting things is time shifting, because a lot of clients, they just really can't take time off of work or kids until the late afternoon or evening. And you know what? Sometimes hypnotists don't want to see clients in the late afternoon or evening. Good. Well, guess what? You could start marketing to people who their late afternoon or evening is your morning, or is your 1 to 4 in the afternoon. And so with like Facebook and stuff like that, you can geographically market so you can become more available at the time the clients want to see you. It's going to save them money. It's going to save them money because they don't have to travel. It's going to, now here's another thing, a benefit. Some people may be more hypnotizable when online because they're in the comfort of their own home. The temperature is just right. There's no weird smells. The noises are familiar noises. And so hypnosis online in and of itself could be a deepening technique. Isn't that interesting? All right, let's see. Right temperature, familiar smells, easily to transfer the changes. Well, that's a few. Can you think of any?
Being in the comfort of their own home. I hadn't really thought about what you mentioned before about not, when you go to the hypnotist office and you feel awesome and then you leave, we want to make sure that those changes last. So the fact that they're in their own house kind of reminds me of state-dependent learning, like they're in their own house. They have the massive change in their own house, and they're like, well, there was a hypnotist virtual, but I did that and I did it right here. And so I think that's a really cool one I hadn't thought of, Cal. So
yeah, one of the people in my class recommended that, and I said that is so. And I said exactly. I go, that's like state learning, and that, just for you guys that don't know what that is, it's like, for example, if you took a class in a particular classroom, and then you took the exam in the library, on average, you're not going to score as well as if you had the exam in the same room that you learned it. So there's things that we learn that it's more natural to perform them or remember them or act upon them if they're in the environment we learned it in. So if you do the hypnosis session in the home where maybe you've been eating too much, or where you've been smoking, or where you've been kicking the dog or getting angry at the kids, or whatever it is, and you experience that change in the home, that could be nothing but good.
Good. Well, there's one other thing that I did want to mention for anybody who does have automated emails going out. I know this is a pretty popular technique online right now. Somebody might, so for example, you can get a free hypnosis relaxation recording on our website. And there's an automated email that goes out that actually sends you the recording. It's called a lead magnet or an opt-in, something like that. So I do recommend, if you have any of that kind of automation out there, you might want to double check what those emails say and the subject lines, just to verify that it's the right message that you want to send them. You might want to put a sentence or two in there about what's going on in the world right now, or perhaps the next crisis, or even your local area. I know that there are times when parts of the country or parts of the world are devastated by a flood or a storm or an earthquake. And we want to show compassion and that we're paying attention to these things and be of service to our clients. So make sure to check some of your automated emails to see if there's something there that should be shifted slightly in order to send the right message.
Awesome. You know, and I don't do this. I probably should do this. But if you're a person that puts out news releases and stuff like that, this would be a really good time to mention you do sessions online, because that's what's needed right now. And that is something that is always, it's like, you know, when people are experiencing unusual circumstances, it naturally opens their mind to breaking out of their usual way of thinking. So the person that maybe would not have considered hypnosis in the past, now that they're kind of out of their old groove and they're hearing different things, their mind may be open to receiving information about doing hypnosis sessions and doing them online. All right, I feel good.
You know, let's all help more people with the power of hypnosis, starting with yourself. Take a look at what's going on in your marketing and see if there's anything to adjust. Because what we want your potential clients to think is, that's exactly what I need. This person understands me and I want to work with them. And that's, you know, the message that we want our clients to understand, that I know that that person can help me, type of a thing. So take a look at your messaging. I'm Erika Flint. You can find me at CascadeHypnosisTraining.com. And I hope to see you in class. I have upcoming classes in July and October.
Thank you, Erika. Now, I'm Cal Banyan, of course. Probably sick and tired of hearing that. I want to tell you that I'd love to see you in class also. You can always get my class schedule on calbanyan.com. As long as we are all hunkered down, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the classes online. Been doing online classes for like about a decade. And also, if you want to get certified to do hypnosis sessions online in a confident, competent, safe, effective, efficacious kind of way, then I am currently not listing those classes. They fill up as fast as I mention them. I limit them to 20. Last class was 20. Last class before that was 20. Last class before that was 20. They fill up pretty quick. Just go to calbanyan.com, get the phone number, email, and we'll get you into an upcoming class, give you whatever kind of information you need. It's just a one-day certification course. And of course, I still have my Week of Power for people who are already certified, want to be 5-path certified. And then, of course, if you're thinking about finally making that leap and coming into the profession, I too have the Banyan certified, NGH approves certified hypnosis certification super course. I think I've done just about enough talking for today. All right, Cal Banyan,